Dear no. No. This isn't a Christmas card and we aren't 50 years old. Hi, mate. Mate? Since when did... Hey. It's me again. Well, I say again as if you've heard from me recently, which you obviously haven't, and yeah, I'm sorry about that. I wasn't sure how to write something like this, well, mainly because I never thought I'd be in this situation, but here we are. Life, right? And you're probably wondering why I'm leaving mistakes in this letter. Well, that's because I want this to be a true reflection of me, because well, I'm not perfect either, and I'm sure I could have done something to help myself, but if you're reading this, then it's too late. Okay, I'll stop avoiding the point of this letter. I guess I wrote this. No, I did write this, mainly to tell you I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I left you the way I did, and I know you needed me, but I had no choice, because for months now, I've been feeling tired and miserable, and I just can't be bothered anymore. I can't be bothered to get up, can't be bothered to go downstairs and see a disappointed look stained on my dad's face, forcing an empty conversation with him just to get my Frosties from the cupboard. I can't be bothered to face another boring day of school surrounded by all these idiots and teachers who say they care, but can you honestly tell me they'll give a shit? Because I can't. I mean, what does care even mean? Do they think that they can nod their heads at me and occasionally force a "how are you" and call that care? Of course I'm going to say I'm fine. They're not a therapist. They don't want a long answer detailing the shit events in my life. How my mum died and my dad sees her and me and he won't admit it, but I know part of him wishes I died instead of her. No, they don't want to hear that. Of course they don't. I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to either, but at the same time, I don't pretend to like they do. They didn't care then, so they shouldn't care now that I'm gone. And I'm not going to sit here and run about all the shit that's gone on in my life, because that's not going to change the past, and I'm not just some victim. I'm going out on my own accord, and I know some people see this as a weakness, but well, I guess I am my mother's son after all. Promise me one thing. Promise me you won't let people post about me on social media pretending they were my friend and that they actually cared about me. Because that's some narcissistic bullshit to try and quench their feeling of guilt. And maybe they're right. Maybe I am weak, but at least I'm not one of those assholes who ruined someone else's lives to make themselves feel better at their own. Oh, and at my funeral, don't let them say God took me or some shit like that. Because if God was real, I never would have had a life like this. And if your God does exist, so fucking help me, because I'm going to have some words with that sadistic prick for somehow managing to be a shitter parent than my father. They say everyone has a purpose in life. But truly, I haven't known mine for a while. And I guess we'll never find out. Please don't be mad at yourself. You couldn't have helped me. So thank you for being my friend, and I'm sorry it ended like this.
Well, we've said no now, so...